Is I am 33, no job, no family, living off of unemployment. I could barely make ends meet. Thank goodness I don't have any children. I only have my cat to take care of, but I still struggle financially. Again, I'm on unemployment and food stamps. I should make clear that I'm on food stamps right now. I'm not happy because I'm struggling emotionally, mentally. I just can't seem to get my life together.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all to my YouTube channel, Jenga Kenya TV. This is a family channel whose intention is to bring back hope by communicating the truth about what is currently ailing our society and our community, and why it's important for us to start talking about issues pertaining families, because the only hope of any nation is built upon that stable family. A stable family gives forth to stable nation because of the stability that comes with their leadership. Call me Jenga Kenya or King Falme if you may. To those of you who are new here on the channel, Jenga Kenya YouTube TV, kindly the best gift that you can be able to give to us or to me today is by pressing that subscribe button. Also, press that notification bell so that whenever we upload our new videos, you will always be the first to be notified. Remember to share, and also remember to give us a thumbs up, because this is all that YouTube requires to help us push our content. We wish to become one of the best family YouTube TVs that will help bring sanity back to our family and back to our homes. So welcome all to Jenga Kenya TV. For the longest time, our sisters and our mothers have quenched and craved for equality, and they have found all this in education, because they believe that education is the equalizer. Education brings about equality in between the genders, male and female, tall and short, rich and poor. So our women and our sisters have threaded all their lives just in search for education, so that they can equal and work to the same levels as their fellow counterparts who are the male. So today our focus is one on the trending video, is one of the trending videos of one beautiful woman who is a young content creator who felt deceived by that prospect of having a beautiful future from acquiring the best of the education. She goes to school, she acquires all the best grades. She comes out of college and she works. She feels on top of the world. She gets into love, she falls into love with a man. But the cares and the worries of a better future and that one has to find by acquiring the highest levels of standards in life blinds her into even terminating her marriage of 5 years. So her 5 years in marriage ends, and then she is terminated from the job. That state of confusion is what we are going to focus on today, as we try to unravel what is it most important in life, especially for our women, our career women. Is it family that comes first, or is it the work and the money that comes first? Remember, women are dictated by time, but men are dictated by situations and circumstances. So welcome all as we go through this. Remember also to comment in the comment section below how you feel about the video of the day.
I am a 33-year-old woman with no direction in life, and I want to talk about it. I will give you some advice at the end of how to deal with this and cope with no sense of direction. But for now, I kind of just want to tell you my story of how I got here. And it's not long, and it's not that sad, and it's not like, I'm not going to try to make you cry. When I was maybe late teens to my 20s to like college age, I had a vision in my head of what I wanted out of my life, of what my life was going to be like when I reached the age I'm at now. And some of the things I wanted were, okay, of course, I was going to graduate college, which I did, thank God. And then I was gonna get married. I got married. and then divorce. There's more to that story, but that's for another video. I wanted a big career. I started having a nice, okay career, and then that pummeled. Again, I can talk about that later, but that's how my life has been so up and down that I no longer know what I want, even though I've planned this life since I was really young.
The lady comes out very clearly because she says when she was young, she had a very clear objective of what she really wanted for her life. But now, after all said and done, it's all about confusion. She's gone through education, but now it's not even making sense. Listen on.
And then when I graduated college, I had an internship, which is, again, that's pretty normal. You graduate college, you get an internship. I got a really good internship. When I was in college, I studied video production. I studied basically a very interesting version of journalism. And I didn't know I wanted to be in journalism, but I knew for sure that I didn't want to tell like sad stories. So I didn't really aim to do journalism, but that's what basically my major was.
So the lady is very clear. She says she goes to college to study something that she had envisioned in her life before, that this will be my life dreams. She's young. She is confused by those few female elites that education will always give you what you want for life. But in this case, we can find out that she's doing something which she is very, very much optimistic that she will never get to practice it in life because she didn't want to cover anything like dark journalism, something that will make her sad and even spoil her happiness in the future.
That's what I studied. And I graduated that. I was an okay student, you know. I got an internship for digital media coordinator, and that went really well. And then I was like, okay, this is good. I graduated college. I got an internship. Life is gonna be good. Life is gonna be good. And then I never got jobs. That's when I was around maybe 23, 24, 23. I never was able to get a job that made sense with my career, what I wanted. So instead of going into a direction of entertainment news reporter or working at a huge production company or working in some sort of film, movie capacity, working in entertainment or anything like that like I wanted, I never got any of those jobs. Nobody wanted to hire me. Nobody wanted to give me opportunities. Nobody wanted, I don't know if they thought I was too dumb to do the work.
So whatever she's saying is that after her graduation, she ends up not finding even any job opportunity that aligns with her profession. So she becomes confused because this is not what she had envisioned before going to school. All the wasted years, yet there's nothing to do with the qualifications.
Is you don't have enough experience, you don't know what you're doing, so we can't hire you. But it's like, well, how am I gonna get experience if you don't hire me? And that's still the struggle today, which I will get into later about the state of my jobhood and how I ended up having no direction. That's exactly what it was like when I got out of college. It was constantly, you don't have a job, you don't have enough experience, we can't hire you. No job, nothing I wanted. I applied for...
So prior to getting to college for a journalism career training, she had envisioned a very beautiful future for her own self, such that she knew by the age of 23 she'll be earning already and making all end meets for herself as pertains the good life that she had envisioned before. But she gets out of college, and then whatever she is offered doesn't match her qualifications. Or better still, she is told that you don't have enough qualifications to meet that which you are looking for. So she becomes confused, and for the first time, she loses her mind. So what next?
And then at 25, I got married. The marriage did last 5 years, which was great, but unfortunately it didn't work out, and there's the end of that. I may talk about that in another video, but for now, that's where I was at 25. I got married at 25. By the time I was 30, the marriage was over, and then I had to kind of restart my life again. So I ended up moving across the state. I was in San Francisco, and then now I moved down to Los Angeles in the middle of COVID. And then last year, literally a year ago, after I was looking and struggling and trying to find work that I really liked, I found a job as a project manager at a tech company, and I was really scared when I first started that job. Something about the job didn't feel right, but I did it anyway. I was really happy. I had everything I needed. I had insurance. I was going somewhere in my life, even though I didn't have a boyfriend or a partner anymore. I was really happy because I was making good money, and I had friends. I was socializing. I was excited, even though I in the back of my head I knew something was wrong. I still kind of just went through my life as best as I could.
You'll bear me witness that when she gets out of college, probably at her very prime life, she's still very beautiful, very energetic. At this moment, she feels she's still prime, on top of her life. So she falls in love with someone, and then they get married. But from what we're hearing from her, it's obvious that she is the one who terminated the marriage, because probably she wasn't achieving what she had envisioned in a marriage since childhood. So it gives us that reason to argue out that in her initial state, she never knew, or she never got to understand what she really wanted for her in her life. But everything that she was living was merely a fantasy of Hollywood, which is always very deceptive, especially to the female gender. So what next?
About a year ago, I got fired, which is how I'm in my position right now, about a year later, is because I got fired from that job, and it was really devastating. And ever since then, I'm back to my college days or early 20s where I'm having a hard time finding a job. I haven't been able to find a good full-time solid benefits, all those kinds of jobs in the corporate realm. I did get a few contract jobs right after I got fired, but again, they were contract jobs. That means they didn't last. They weren't permanent. They didn't have any benefits. But one job lasted 6 months and another job lasted 2 months, so I was able to kind of cover my bills in that way. It feels like, again, that nobody wants to hire me. It feels like, again, that nobody wants anything to do with me. It feels like, and I'm still getting that same thing. I'm getting the same, like, you're not good enough. You don't have enough experience. We can't hire you. You don't have enough experience. Even though my experience demonstrates everything on my resume, they're still saying I don't have.
So all her dreams become shattered or dashed because she's now qualified for the job market, but seemingly nobody is interested in her because now the job market is very competitive and requires the most vibrant of the genes. But she's no more because she's old. At her 30s, she's beginning to hit the walls. Now, every company requires those new blood in the system, very vibrant, not necessarily with papers, but with the life skills that goes with the job. And she doesn't have that. She only has got papers. She's got no tenderness that comes with age because time is not on her side.
So that's how I'm here now. Is I am 33, no job, no family, living off of unemployment. I could barely make ends meet. Thank goodness I don't have any children. I only have my cat to take care of, but I still struggle financially. Again, I'm on unemployment and food stamps. I should make clear that I'm on food stamps right now. I'm not happy because I'm struggling emotionally, mentally. I just can't seem to get my life together. So I'm hoping that trying to create content for YouTube and trying to put my story out there will resonate with some people that are probably feeling the same way I'm feeling.
The most interesting thing now is that, and what I love about this video, the heading of the video being, I am a 33-year-old woman with no life. And this is my advice to young women. Basically, what she's trying to say is that I messed up in life by considering that which I thought was the most beautiful idea of every other woman should be. But now I've come out to confirm that whatever I really desired in life is not what I'm finding in life. It's so different. I've wasted my years. I've spent all my resources in college. I've wasted my youthful life. I've wasted my love life because probably I found out that this man with whom I had fallen in love with will be holding me back from achieving what I really desire in life. So I dropped off from my marriage, but all hell breaks loose.
As far as where I'm going, I'm hoping to...
This is a typical example of so many other women who are initially deceived, such that most of them today as we speak are in the years which are very not productive. They cannot be able to give birth to a child because once a woman hits 30, 35 years, the chances of her getting pregnant is very, very minimal. So one, you've wasted your years. You are very much productive years, which should fall in between 22 to 25 years. But at this moment, you feel that you are on top of the world and nobody could discuss you out or argue out of your dream. Now, she's here to live just as a testimony to give us all that we need to know so that our women can be advised in good time that it's not all those fantasies that we are looking for in life that matters, but what matters is that which is real. And this is what matters.
I spend a lot of my days inside the house, which sucks sometimes, but it's really nice to have peace. I do a lot of cooking. I do a lot of cleaning. I shop a lot. I'm always shopping for like groceries or clothes or when I say clothes, I mean more like window shopping. I'm not really out here like buying bags or shoes or things like that. I do more window shopping. The other day I went to Rodeo Drive and that was really fun. Some days I get really lonely, but...
So what she's remaining with, the only hope that's remaining with is advising, which is a very good idea to do because we still have women out there who can't resonate with the truth of life. And so they are living those fantasies and fallacies that don't make sense in life. Other than holding fast to those people who matter most to their lives, who are their counterparts and companions in life, those with whom they can age together, they decide that their career has to come first. But in real sense, at the end of everything, you remain on capon, state capons, and you remain to be a beggar. And you also remain to be childless. And you remain a very, very desolate and lonely woman in life with only a cat to take care of. Now, advice to the young people.
So as far as advice goes for young people, I think that everybody in their life will have a time in their life where they just don't know where they're going and they don't have any control of what life is bringing. I think that's a thing. I think that's possible in every young person or older person's life. When women when their children leave for college and they're feeling, they're empty nesters. That's something that feels very directionless because you're like, what do I do now that my kids are out of the house?
Let me be clear on this because I think she's trying to juggle around with words so that she gets sympathizers. But whatever she's trying to communicate is that the choices that women are making in life are not choices that one should live by. The advices that young girls are being given in life are not those advice that any woman should live by. In other words, she's saying that those who really matter in your life and in the lives of the young girls are no longer there. They are left to do everything by their own selves, on their own selves, and so they are making very, very poor decisions. The loneliness that she is talking about is the loneliness that only comes with those women who call themselves independent mothers and single women. Because when your daughter or your son goes to college and you feel lonely, it means that there's no man whom you are sharing a life with. Therefore, first things first.
A solid, good support system. Know that there are people in your life that you can go to talk to about anything and everything, no matter what time, no matter what, where you are. You can talk to them.
Family first. And she gives a very clear direction as to what matters really in life. Those people that you can always fall back to, which is always family. It's not career. Because every woman at one time always wishes that there is a man who will always take care of her. If not financially, then emotionally.
I'm not happy because I'm struggling emotionally, mentally. I just can't seem to get my life together. I could barely make ends meet. Thank goodness I don't have any children. I only have my cat to take care of, but I still struggle financially. Again, I'm on unemployment and food stamps. I should make clear that I'm on food stamps right now.
And that is the reason many women are aging with cats and are aging with dogs. As she continues fighting her confusion, I hope this serves as a good lesson to those who are misinforming our children and our young girls, for them making them sell their youthful and energetic life for the things which shall never come to pass. Until next time, I wish to say thank you so much for taking your time. And we really will wish to hear from you from the comment section below so that we know where we can do better and improve our channel and make it one of the best family YouTube channel TV. Thank you so much and God bless you.
With me as I try my best to figure out this life.